You just said that if he did it, you would accept it. Is that what you said?
If in truth, if the total truth come out that he did it, I totally accept that.
Okay.
I'm a scientist.
Before the video starts, I want to clear up something. Justin did not kill his mother. It was set up to look that way. And the only reason Justin rushes home that day is because his father sent him there. Let's get started.
The other thing I can think of is, whoever did this, know where the security camera is. Because both of them being unplugged indicate that they know this camera.
Well, let me ask you that. Who knows where these security cameras
My son.
Okay.
This is the start of the interview, and as you can see, he's already starting to hint at Justin. If you look at the timestamp, this is an hour later in the interview. Notice he gets up to go get the police to volunteer this information out.
Sir.
So, when we are gone in Malaysia, my wife told me that she happened to be seen on live on the camera in our dining room side of the camera that my son obviously sneak out to the front, the sliding door from there. She said she can see. I didn't see this one only live. He went out there and come back from the other door. And then she covered her face. He covered his face. Okay, my son covered his face. And then next thing you know is that he put that towel or something on top of the camera.
That was why.
And this is where the story about Justin having on a mask starts. Notice now y'all say he didn't see it, but his wife did. Now, according to Justin, he never wore a mask.
Then he told me, like, why were you wearing a mask? I'm like, I wasn't wearing a mask. I never.
And according to Nanya, Justin told him he never wore a mask.
Did you or have you tried to joke with me by put the mask, cover your face and try to cover the, turn off the camera? He said no. He said, did you, well, so you didn't do it today, but did you do it in the past? Then I can see the recording there. Is that what I've seen? He said, no, I never done that before.
So basically, the only other person that could confirm this story is no longer with us. As the interview goes on, Nanya continues to hint at Justin.
You said a male or whatever. Could you tell if it was a male or female?
I think it's a male.
Okay.
But skinny.
Okay. How old did this male look?
20-ish.
Okay.
Oh, I can't see the face, so I can tell, but from the body language of that, he's not dragging, moving body is rather smooth.
You tell white male, black male, or?
Looks like a white to me.
Okay.
The only thing, because it happened so quick, the only thing is that I remember the towel, Maggie's towel, is totally white. Here it's kind of whitish, darkish. That's the only thing I can tell.
Okay.
And boom, there you have it. You can clearly see Nanya is describing his son. So what did they have to say about this during trial?
Just a guess. When the cops ask him, black or white, he says, look white to me. Of course, all he's seeing at that point is the white towel.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. That prosecutor full of it. Skinny and white is not describing a towel. He was describing Justin. From the start of that interview, he was talking about Justin. So what exactly sent Justin home? We're gonna go ahead and let Nanya tell the story.
Things about 11:30, I finally left my house. Because the first thing I did when I into my office is turn on my computer. I clicked it on, and I saw this figure with white towel type of thing cover his face. My memory is probably not very good because it's just a glimpse of that. From my master bedroom, first thing I saw is some figure wiggling. Well, I thought it was my wife because she's sleeping. I said, that's strange. Then I saw this person come out and said, what? Then this person come out, and then something happened, and I lost the contact. Well, did I just click on recording previously? But my son tried to put a prank on me because we're joking about his privacy and everything.
Okay.
Or this just happened now. I have no idea. So I tried to go back to the camera to see if I can look the camera or not. It was disconnected from the point. Check my other camera to see if I can see the person from the back if they walk in out there, or I can see everything, couldn't see anything. But
Everybody wants to talk about Justin, but why didn't any of y'all call the police? He's the one who was clicking on and saw the suspicious figure. He's the one that saw some figure wiggling and thought it was his wife. He's the one that said she was sleeping and he thought it was strange. Instead of trying to figure out is it Justin playing a joke and trying to go back and see cameras, just be on the safe side and call the police. But see, he doesn't. What does Mr. Sue do next?
Go back to what did you do next after you saw this? What was your?
I saw that one. I thought it was strange, so I called home. I first called home phone.
Okay.
I run and run and run and run, and nobody picked up. And by then I felt a little strange because my wife could be sleeping, but she had deep sleep because of jet lag. But strange, so I called her cell phone. Nobody picked up.
What's her cell number? And no answer.
No answer. So at the time, I become a little worried. And I go back to camera a couple more times to see I can access the camera. I couldn't access anything. So I finally called my son.
Now at this point, he's called the house phone and the cell phone. It rung and rung and rung, no answer. He's done found it strange because his wife is in a deep sleep from the jet lag. He done became worried. He done went back and tried to check the cameras. He's done everything except call the police. And when he did finally decide to take some type of action, it was to send his son home. But let's let Mr. Sue continue.
Okay.
And I asked him, where is he? Are you home? He said, no. I said, okay, did you or have you tried to joke with me by masking, put the mask, cover your face, and try to cover the, turn off the camera? He said, no. He said, did you, well, so you didn't do it today, but did you do it in the past? Then I can see the recording there. Is that what I've seen? He said, no, I never done that before. I said, okay, where are you? He said, oh, he's at work. We work in the same place in my office is. I want you to go home now because I saw some suspicious figure through the camera. I'm not sure it's in the recording or I just saw it now, but I want you to go home to check on mom because mom is sleeping there.
When Justin told Nanyao he wasn't home, why didn't Nanyao just stop right there, leave, and call the police? No, instead he chose to ask Justin about pranks, masks in the past, everything except stop and call the police. What's even more strange, him and Justin work at the same place. So why call Justin and send him home? Justin didn't see the masked intruder. Nanyao did. He should have rushed home and he should have called the police, but he didn't. And even after finding out Justin wasn't home and it wasn't a joke, he still didn't say call the police. He told Justin, I want you to go home now and check on mom, as if she has the flu or something.
Did you ever think to call the police?
Not until I found what happened from him. I thought I let him check first.
Okay.
Because I thought, initially my impression is that maybe he's pulling a prank on me.
Okay.
And what did Nanyao say about why he didn't call the police? And it's right back to this Justin and this mask mess. This mask that Justin don't seem to know about. Nanyao obviously don't know about it if he's asking Justin about it. And Justin told him no in his face. And he didn't correct Justin. And the only other person that can verify this mask story is Jill, who is no longer with us. But why didn't Justin call the police right away? Well, probably because the person who saw the masked intruder didn't panic. Why would Justin think he needed to call the police if his dad didn't? So what exactly was said on that phone call? Let's hear what Nanyao, Justin, and the state attorney had to say.
So I finally called my son, cell phone number.
Okay.
And I asked him, where is he? Are you home? He said, no. I said, okay, did you or have you tried to joke with me by masking, put the mask, cover your face, and try to turn off the camera? He said, no. He said, did you, well, so you didn't do it today, but did you do it in the past? Then I can see the recording there. Is that what I've seen? He said, no, I never done that before. I said,
And I started driving back, and around 12:18, my dad called me
Okay.
and asked if I'm home.
Your dad had just called you. There might be.
Dude, when he said it, it sounded like it wasn't a big deal. Like, he's like, oh, I think it might have been a pre-recording of you, but I told him, like, I'll go home and check it out. He's like, yeah, go home and check it out. He told me to go home and check it out.
Why didn't you go home? He's like, I don't know, I just didn't. I had things to do. I told Justin to go home. Does that really require a reason? He told Justin to go home and check on mom. Obviously he's worried, but I mean, who thinks in their right mind, someone's in my house murdering my wife? That is not.
This lady not cooking, she's stirring pots, and I don't like that. You don't have to think murder, but anybody in their right mind see somebody they don't recognize in their house, they're gonna call the police. Everybody I know in their right mind will call the police unless they're the one that did it. Yeah, we definitely need an explanation why Mr. Sue couldn't go home and why he sent Justin. They work at the same location, so it's not like Justin would have got there quicker. And Nanny Owl's the one that saw this masked intruder. So why not you rush home? And when she said he had something better to do, like what? He wasn't scheduled for work that day.
I decided I wasn't sure if I want to go to work or not because I'm still kind of exhausted and tired.
And I can't think of nothing better to do than going home to check on your wife where you say you saw this masked intruder. Better yet, I got him something better to do. Call the police. So after Justin receives this phone call from his father and he rushes home, what exactly does Justin see when he gets there?
My dog, totally just sleeping in the hallway like nothing even happened.
In the hallway, right when you walk in the garage?
Like once you go into the garage, yeah, he's just like, here's my room. If you know where if you've been in my house, there's my room, and then like right on the wall, like outside on the hallway.
As you can see, when Justin arrives to the home, there's nothing really out of place to suggest that a burglary or a murder had occurred. His dog is in the hallway asleep and everything appears to be in place. It's only when Justin approaches the master bathroom when he finds his mother submerged in bloody water with her head barely above the surface.
And as he walks into the master bathroom, he sees basically a tub full to the top. You gotta remember the photographs that we have, even the photograph that has a lot of water in it, the water was already draining at that point.
So what does Justin do at this point? He panics and he calls his father.
Calls Dad. Mom dead. Dad screams, whatever said between them, obviously nobody remembers. Can you imagine them remembering verbatim what they said to each other after that call? I mean, talk about not being realistic.
The fact this prosecutor said talk about being realistic, well, she hasn't been realistic in anything she said thus far. But one thing we don't have to do, imagine what was said on that phone call, because now y'all had already said it during the interview. Let's see what he had to say.
Probably 5-10 minutes later, I received a call from him, Franklin, that he was just totally beside himself. He said he saw his mom she's dead, blood all over the die. I couldn't make sense of what he's saying. I just yelled at him and said, call 911, call 911, call 911. And
Can you tell me, is she awake?
No, she cut herself. She looks so cut up. She just stabbed herself and threw herself in the bathtub. I found her drowning.
Breathing?
No, she's not. I tried.
Breathing?
She's not. Oh my God!
Where did she cut it?
She's cut all over herself. Like on her neck.
She cut her neck?
I don't know. You know what? I don't know. This is a murder. I think. Her hands are tied.
Her hands are...
What's not reflected here? When Justin gets on the phone with the police, so does Nanny Owl from the location that he's at. Now, as you can see, he doesn't discover that his mom has been unalive until he's on that 911 call. So like I said, Justin didn't unalive his mom. And that concludes our video, but before I go, I got one question for you. How did Nanny Owl know?
911, what is the emergency?
Okay. Looks like my wife is being murdered.